Hi everyone, my name is Sadashiv. This is Vital Sync for week 15, and it is an electronic health record system and clinical management platform built with Next.js, PostgreSQL. For this sprint, I finished securing CRUD, create, read, update, delete functions, and up their implementation across all the core resources. I wired up the front end and added the Stripe payments. Let me walk you through each phase one by one. So this is so yeah, the first upgrade we have the name. As soon as the user logs in securely, the doctor logs in securely, we have a welcome message. So this will fetch the username whenever the JWT verifies the doctor's credentials or patient credentials. Right. So every resource, appointment, backend, appointment, medical record, prescription, patients, has full create, read, update, delete behind the JWT auth. And role and ownership checks happen at two levels. A guard rejects the wrong role before it even reaches my service layer, and every query is filtered by logged in by the user ID. So a patient can only see their own data and a doctor can only see their own patients. Right. So since we have the patients because we are a doctor logged in right now. So as soon as we try to log in or switch to the patient, we won't see all of these similar ones. So each role will have their separate access to the navbar contents. Basically on high level, we can understand it like that. I also fixed three bugs in the sprint: the dashboard name, the date, right, the date here. This was marked date first. So now they pull the real user and real date. So also when we try to create a new patient, we have, let's say, new test patient and test p at the rate gmail.com. Let's say we have 2 3. Right, so this will create a new patient and this will also be updated in our patients directly. So this is the new patient that we added just now. Right, appointment, doctor can only update their slots. Right, uh, I can arrange my slot around 10 p.m. Right, this is one of the operations relating to the crud. uh, Second, the front end, all the API calls run through one centralized Axios client that auto attaches the JWT, no scattered fetch calls. Data loading is also role split. Doctors and patients fetch only the endpoints that are relevant to them, which avoids the unauthorized request errors, which I was getting before. So here's an optimistic UI in action. Whenever I delete this appointment, it disappears from the screen immediately without waiting. That we will see in the patient's thing. Um, Next comes implementing the billing thing. So the billing thing, as of now, I wanted to implement the billing from patient side so they can pay the convenience or consultation fee for the virtual meet or any pending dues. So this will be added Stripe demo that we have implemented right now for the patient's side. So right, even the patient has the same upgrades from the doctor's thing where we implemented the getting the name and the live date. So even here the CRUD works fine. So here we implemented the monetization requirement for our phase 3 where they have to pay the consultation fee. They can pay from here or they can book only. So this is it, and I'll show you how the payment thing is done. So we have the book appointment. So here will be the payment thing where we will be redirected to Stripe payment gateway, and we will have to use the test cards since we are using the demo. Right, so this should take us to the transaction successful, and we can view our history of payments from here. So yeah, this is how I integrated the Stripes payment checkout for the two flows. One on the doctor side, even the doctor will have the future billing dues that will be shown here, uh, like clinic fees, maintenance cost, each with the pay now or settle button. On the patient side, they can do as I just showed you right now, and create. Clicking Pay Now calls my backend, which creates a Stripe checkout session and returns the URL. The browser redirects there. The Stripe handles the card entry securely, and on success, it redirects me back into the app where the payment status updates the pay. Right. So this is how the CRUD, client integration, payment integration, all the features complete for this sprint. For the next sprint, I'll completely implement the payment for the doctor as well, right? The dues thing, and we will implement the AI assistant for the next payment as well, for the next sprint as well.